let us continue playing Jade Cocoon. When we last left off, I actually swapped my monsters around because, having talked to the old guy, he tells us we're after the air jewel this time. So there's no point in having an earth-aligned creature on there, so Return of the Omi God. Hurrah! Now, let's return to the Nether Dragonfly Forest. The ominous bells. They ring. And thus we return. Now, this time I think, after killing you, we're going to go straight to... Oh, damn it. I knew there'd be a problem with my strategy, but oh well. We need the Morocco to kill things anyway. So, we don't really want to waste any our mana abilities just yet, especially as the Morocco hits hard. And true, this guy has some very quick water attacks, but we just, in theory at least, hit harder. This might actually not go well for me. Attacks again. Oh, darn it. Alright, wind attack plus power. We kind of needed to do that, which is depressing at this stage. But it's some experience. And yeah, we pretty much have not a lot of choice here, do we? We're going to have to either not use you or be careful with you in the future. So, moving along. Now, should really be fighting some of these, especially considering everything. We want to get the Batmancy and we want to get Morocco leveled, so what we shall do, we shall use Shablika. See, it doesn't destroy your hit points ideally, but so we'll have the Omi God start this match. Oh dear, we're back at this sort of game now, I think. Just trying to get our monsters leveled up a bit. I severely doubt we'll be going for the boss this video, but who knows. And yeah, we have a wide variety of moves to try on this guy now. Let's go with the Critical Claw. Well, that didn't work. Thankfully your water should not be too effective, though actually it strangely was. Water attack plus power. Dear God. Yes, dear God. Dear the Omi God. Please hit something some point today. Well, so much for the plan of weakening him first. Morocco, get him. Yeah, that Morocco can get things. And just attack. These things are worse than Dodgy Dodgerson the Dwarf. Or Goblin, whatever his name was. And more victory for us. So, yeah, which direction do we want to take this? I really set out based on those two battles that were in any real shape to deal with a boss monster, but it might be worth finding out whether it's open. In the meantime, I think it's time that we level up Patmanty. So Agnia is just an advanced fire attack. That would reduce wind attacks and also strengthen fire attacks. And it doesn't cost that much mana, so that's an additional advantage against these things. Right, Agnia on the one that hasn't attacked yet. Quite effective, not brilliant, so though. Mind you, Batmancy is very quick. And And that now leads to the debate of whether I want to catch these things or not. We'll kill the first one. Oh, that Manty's not strong. I'm starting to think I need a bit of a rethink with some of my monsters. Still, one down. And yeah, we're not doing enough damage physically. We can't fight these things off. So let's switch back to Morocco. You almost certainly can. Especially considering Skarunga are the, or at least one half of the family tree on this monster. It makes sense that they're fairly similarly matched up. And of course Wind's powered attacks are still weakened, but that's better than just hitting it for now. And it guarantees things. Come on. Just want to get you up a couple of levels. Then we'll run away and go for the boss match. That is the plan for the moment. And Morocco is now level 16, gaining additional power, 41 additional hit points, 2 additional mana. And Pat-Manty still has a bit to go. So, let's use up another Shavlicker. That should do, I think. Just the one. So Pat-Manty should be able to deal with this. Agnia, which took off nearly 100 and leaves me enough with I still want to absorb hit point attack left. Might be worth it. Meh, not really. Not overly, but heck, it did the damage. Unlike what he's managing to do now, because he's going to lose if we keep this exchange up. Right, switching back to Shin for a bit. Let's just consider what we can actually use here. Could use Better Liquor, which would restore all of his mana. Yeah, I've restored most of it, so now he's battle ready. Not doing a lot of damage. Let's actually see how much we're doing back. Not enough. Well, it was worth finding that one out. Right. Fire attack plus power. How much damage will this do? Lots. All fear the mighty tail attack. And that's a level up for the Pat-Manty, which gains one in everything just about. And a lot more hit points. Right. Now I might move on to capturing things now we're level 16, but we'll see. This leads us back to where all those really tricky high defense stone monsters were. I want to catch at least another one or two of them, because if we can do that... Morocco is actually fully healed, so that's fine. But if we can do that, it would be very useful to upgrading the monster we don't have here. So, Morocco. Don't let him... There we go. He's nearly dead actually from that. This will be the stone 2. Yep. So got a couple of turns. Let's go for wind attack without power. Too much. Well, we know that now. That's too much. But heck, it's more experience. Morocco's a bit closer now to leveling. If I remember rightly, down here there should be, aside from another one of them, which we will fight. Hopefully it is just another one. No, it's 2. Just going to make this awkward again. Right, wind plus power. Go. If I can kill the first one off before we suffer too badly from these effects, we might... Oh, didn't want that to happen. No, this is not going to go well. Unfortunately, this is the only other monster we can really use in this situation, so... What have you got? Yeah. Plus power, we've got Agnia, which might be able to burn one of these to pieces. Right, he's in the red. We switch now. Come out and do a stone ability. Switch, capture, run. That's the plan here. Of course, if this doesn't work, this is going to look quite silly. But we want this monster. Come on. Yep, there's one. Now he should just use a stone ability here. Strangely, it missed. Still. Ooh. Shooting didn't work, so he's going to try it again. Did work this time. Plan hasn't actually changed. We're still going to try and run from this one. Oh god, it's not going to let me run. The Enemy God's weakened against them comparatively, but it hasn't been stone effective yet. What have we got? That might have been enough had we actually played this, but oh, we got them. It's got an elemental weakness, but we'll see. Turn stone black to flesh. This could be an interesting little battle. Especially as we've got an attack over him. Now these Magoo are quite tough, but they don't appear to have an attack of any kind, so I might just be able to sneak the victory here with a monster with elemental weakness. Stone effect. We can do that 5 more times. I wonder how many more times the Magoo can do it. Maybe not many at all here. Oh, it's really not doing anything. Oh my god, you've just proven victorious here, and proven that I was definitely right to take this monster. I did actually intend it just so... I don't know. Something neutral to fight the air monster with. He's just finding reserves of mana, is this guy? I suppose you could always wait a couple of turns on it, but... Nah, it's better to just save the 40 mana and just try to wait him out. He's down into below 200, so he's within range. We're definitely going to catch this one, if we can manage it. Yeah, I've got a feeling you've got unlimited mana, which is a little unfair actually, but you're down to nearly half hit points now. So a certain number of times you're going to be able to really use that move, so we'll see. This should work. Just got to get another 70 odd hit points and then you'll be in capture range. This is a very boring match, I hope you'd agree, so I'll probably skip Magoo fights in future. Maybe. Alright, come on. It's just now I'm wishing that Omegod had a bit more power. Not asking for a lot more, just a bit more. Yeah, it's just going to be 2 more cycles of that, I think, and that should do it. In fact, we can probably risk a water attack here. Temple's accuracy, nah, not much point. I could go with a Valis attack, but it's going to be weakened, so... There we go, he's in the red. The question becomes, do we want to kill him, or do we want to capture him? I think considering all that it's put me through, I should really catch it. Cure that, and then it's going to be our switch shin, and hope that I don't turn to stone in the next couple of turns, because that would just be terrible. Right, capture. Oh, we put the work into this one. But you better be captured. There we go, we've got another couple of them. So that should help out with the fusing of earth monsters a bit later. And heck, it gets us closer to level 18. Now down here, well, there's actually apparently nothing. So we did that for pretty much not a lot. Hooray! It's down here then. Well, no flying things, which is a little depressing because I would have quite liked another couple of shadow monsters. Round and round and round and round. This is where I'm going to find that the actual boss area is open. I don't need to go down here this time. Oh well. It's still useful. It gives us the ability to go and get some more monsters. I've only got a couple of earth ones really. You look like something that should be gotten. So let's head around. Oops. There is a gap there. There we go. There we go. Monster. And it is... Okay, that's a little awkward, but we can work around this. We want to catch the Slimy, which is the monster on the, well, the upper monster. This will probably either kill it or miss. Oh, it didn't do either. Excellent. Now the entire area is... That's going to work out quite convenient because I've weakened this monster. And now that Khan can now be captured. The Slimies are typically water monsters, or at least they are in the second game, so that's a bit of a surprise actually. Still, that's a pleasant one. We're going to catch it. But they are predominantly mages, I believe, so we should enhance the mage stats of my fire monster anyway. And captured is you. Alright, good work so far. Ow. Right. Pamanti? Crush. Fire attack plus power. Says Boom. No other word for that. Boom. I actually had plans to try and catch him, but oh well. So much for those plans. There's another of the fire slimies up there. There's which we might actually want to catch, thinking about this. But first, let's go and heal ourselves just in case. And use a Shablicker on the Omega just so it's got a bit more mana in reserve. Right, what is down here, if anything? Well, there's a save point, but we don't need to worry about that really. So we shall save that a bit later. There's a skeleton key. There is some random digging tools. And there seems to be a lot else actually here, so I guess we're going and fighting those things that have now disappeared. Well, let's go down here and hope that one of them's still around. Ooh, hold on. One's water element, and we've got the fire version of that, so we summon the Omega initially. So we want both of these monsters ideally. Watch that plus power on you. Half damage, not half health rather. And you've conveniently weakened the fire monster. So awesome. And I didn't do enough to kill you, so this should finish you off, but it should leave you just about alive, which is what we want. Switch. Capture. Not sure what that did, but we can still hopefully capture. Probably find out what it does once we have captured it, assuming we still can. You got 7 hit points, you shouldn't be able to resist me at this stage. You can't, you're ours. This time that fails. Now we're going to use... let's use Moralco. I'm using what I kind of remember from Slimies in the second game. They are quite weak physically, so should probably crush... yeah. I won't use any special moves, I don't think, but let's see if we can't work out what that does. Did that reduce our mana? That might have been a mana attack. Yeah, it was. We lost mana. Okay. That's why it had no effect whatsoever on me anyway. And why it will have no effect now. So switch. Apologies for the phone. Right, captured. We hope. So what we should probably do before we leave is capture a couple of air monsters, just to try and keep all of the levels fairly consistent. So what do we have? We have 2 fire monsters, we have this water monster, 2 earth monsters. We don't, I believe, have any air monsters captured from this run. Also, I'm starting to think I do need to go to where the end of this forest is, where Kikanek, well, we encountered Kikanek the first time. Although we're level 18 Cocoon Master now. Just because that seems to be what makes sense. So, let's see, 16, 16, 16. Probably afford to not have another one of those for the moment. We want air monsters ideally. They will be around. But I'm betting we have to go to the entrance. Well, to Kikanak's area. Hope it's open, because if it's not, I've got to go back here. Or go to where the poacher possibly is, or was. Right. Yes, we do have to fight those again, but I think these are actually the water element versions. They're the alternates. Yep, it's one of them anyway. So we might catch this one. We'll see how it goes in the first couple of hits. So fire attack plus power. Not effective at all. Also, jump. Agnia. This thing's not affected by anything. Of course, I am attacking with the wrong elements, of course. I should be attacking with Earth. That was fairly foolish of me. Morocco, you're up. If you'd correct my mistakes, that would be most appreciated. Alright, do we want to kill here, or do we want to capture? You know what, we're going to capture. No real reason not to at this stage. And I've still got plenty of empty cocoons, so... Do, 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 do. So we spent half an hour searching the wrong bit of the forest. Hooray! Next video we will probably explore the right half of the forest and also attempt to fight the boss of this level. I say attempt because that's a safer word. Alright, so what is down here then? Let's go and explore. If we don't find anything air monster-ish or anything interesting, we'll probably just leave it alone. There's absolutely nothing down there actually. Nope, found something. 2 Zolmus. Nope, it doesn't want us to retreat from that, so we're going to have to fight these things. Right, Morocco has our best chance here, so we'll go here. But Morocco could probably do a killing both of these, so we'll see how it goes in the next couple of... We'll see how Morocco handles this. Takes about 30 damage from each. Crits back. 30 damage from each. This first one's going to die in 2 more hits, I think. And all of this is leading me to the conclusion that Morocco can take both of these on. 1 now. We might capture the second one, we'll see. So whether it's worth leveling Morocco versus capturing another water monster. And we do have a slimy thing of that water element, so we don't need another one particularly. Yeah, Morocco is just awesome. If it comes down to just a match of hitting the opponents, yeah, you're basically not winning this one. Do we want him or not? Nah, kill him. Kill him for his lovely, lovely experience points. And Morocco is now level 17, giving him additional attack. Hooray. Right, so what is over here? There's something over there. I have no idea what that is, but it's running away from me. So I'm going to catch it. Okay, there is a Dougal and there is a Hirasag. Best way to... Apologies for the incredibly loud vehicle. Best way to probably deal with this is kill off the fire monster, then try and capture the flying earth monster, which makes a lot of sense to me too. So water attack plus power on you. Thankfully that missed, and actually we get a second one on you. Ow. That hurt. Right, kill him. Then we'll switch to the Moralco, and hopefully... Oh, Omega's actually out from that. See, this thing's quite in line with what our current Earth monster is, so it might not be such a bad thing to go and catch this one. Let's hope this doesn't kill him. I did hope it would hit him at least. He flees. Not happy with that. Omega didn't actually get any experience because it died. Hold on. Is that a weapon behind there? I think it is. Right. Let us use... Oh, not the mugwort. Special liquor. Max out Moralco. Alright. Hooray! He fled. And this means we now get a new weapon. And when we equip the new weapon, we find out that the Thunderbolt is actually quite good. I'm wondering how our attack actually is now capable, compared to monster attacks, but either way, we're still fighting you. I do not agree with monsters running away. So, here comes Moralco. Just a normal wind attack. Ah. And mana drain. Right, tail on you then. Damn it, I hope that wouldn't happen. I shouldn't really fight on with this one, but it doesn't appear to be using elemental attacks, so there's no reason why Moralco can't. And again, since I haven't got any wind monsters and I'm probably going to leave after this, leveling up Moralco seems like a good idea. Again, not point in using elemental attacks on against the other one. Might be worth capturing it actually though. If only because we know, since the Guardian is going to be air-based, having a more powerful fire monster is definitely something we need to consider. So, capture. Then we shall leave, and I shall do some more fusion-y type bits off screen. So, play us out. Awesome. Right. Then, rather than go and capture the last one, we're just going to use our zeroing and we're going to exit the forest. So, until next time.